We've got another one right here that's going to be just as, ooh, let's see how much that is. Now this is going to be our high-speed trail, and I think that we'll be able to do the mountain climb because from this viewpoint here, the mountain doesn't look too bad, so we'll actually be able to get some fun happening there. And yeah, so again, this is kind of like our high-speed handling trail is the best way to describe it. It just has a bunch of turns. It's relatively flat, but the biggest thing about this trail is it's really dusty and it has a bunch of turns. So this will really push the grip of the truck. And then also it'll show the handling and all that with the truck as well. I've got some horses in this little area right here, and then we just kind of slow down through this area and then coming around here. Ooh, got a little tail happy on that part. It's kind of fun. Ooh, you can definitely step out with the truck. I can tell you that right now. You can definitely step out with the Titan. This is the trail that I used to do the drifting shots on and all that, and so this is definitely a fun trail, and this truck's very controllable when the back end steps out. It's very, very controllable, which I definitely like. Now I'm gonna go into the manual mode because I do want to be down a couple gears. Yeah, usually third gear in most vehicles is best in this trail. Keep the RPMs a little bit higher. Now this is going to be pushing that 5.6 V8 a little bit more, but that's what this off-road review is all about, is kind of pushing the truck through its paces. Now I want to slow down here. Now this is kind of a downshift down to second type turn. Ooh, got another little drift there. Yeah, it oversteers nicely. Very nicely. Now this turn right here is always interesting. Half the time I end up off the side of the trail. Yeah, it just point and shoot, really. That's all you have to do with this. Now I'm gonna shut up for the rest of this. Ooh, that's so fun. Looks like the stability control popped back on. I must have accidentally pressed the button or something like that. So we actually should get better drifting now because I've got the stability control off. Woo! Turning's really good on the Titan. Definitely going fast. That was fun. I'm gonna pop it back into the automatic mode. That was definitely fun. Just got to brake before the road. One of these days, full send, gonna fly over the road. No, I was kidding. So I think I killed my camera. That's the bad news. The good news is we are going to start this little hill climb. I don't even know if this is the correct hill, if I'm being completely honest. But as they said back in like 2013, YOLO, right? See how it does over these little rocks. By the way, I did pop it into four-wheel drive for this little portion right here. Just kind of rather be safe than sorry, just because it started to snow a little bit. Not exactly sure it would even necessarily need the four-wheel drive, but again, rather be safe than sorry. And hopefully the back camera, I mean, I pressed the button. I don't know if it's getting any viewpoints or not. Hopefully it is. But it's not really making any sounds anymore, and so yeah, I think I totally killed the back camera. Ooh, that was interesting. Well, we made it up in one piece, and this is way rockier than I thought. This is totally the wrong hill, guys. Oh boy. Next on Ben Hardy Car Reviews, getting stuck in the middle of nowhere in a vehicle that is not mine. Oh my gosh. Titan's doing really good though. Again, I'm surprised. I'm trying to find the front camera here so I can get around this part. But yeah, I'm really surprised with the Titan. I'm impressed as well. Especially with considering the tires this has, they've been doing a really good job. And I mean, yeah, made it up that fine. This is such a good off-roading truck out of the box. Very impressed. And it's just going over this stuff, no problem. Okay, I think, yeah, I know where we are. This is totally the wrong place. Totally the wrong place. But doesn't matter. This is still good for showing the capability of the truck. Now, I'm not going to go all the way up. If you guys are wondering why I'm not going to go all the way up, I don't have a spotter with me, and it gets to the point, I'll show you guys right here. So I'm not going to go past this part. The truck would be able to make it. I know for a fact the truck would be able to make it over this. But again, I don't have someone to spot me, sadly. I'd probably need to bring someone out next time so I can do that. That's what we'll do next time. But these rocks are really big, and if you don't have someone there to spot you, then you're going to just not make it out. So I shouldn't say not make it out, but you have a very high chance of hitting into a rock, and that would not be a fun way to end a video. But I'm going to get turned around here, and then we're going to head back down, but we're going back down another trail. This will show you guys kind of like the turning radius of the truck. Ooh, man, it is way rockier here than what I wanted to do, but I think this will be sufficient for the video. Still has good turn-in with the in four-wheel drive. Most trucks, when you go into four-wheel drive, the turn-in is pretty bad, but this truck actually has pretty good turn-in in four-wheel drive. And then this hill right here, this is going to be all about tires and brakes. Four-wheel drive doesn't matter when you're going downhill, but tires and brakes do. Ooh, that was a big rock. We made it out alive, folks. I went up the wrong hill, but we made it out alive because the Titan Pro-4X is really good off-road. Look at that. I feel like I'm a pro now. And we're gonna pop it back into two-wheel drive, and I'm gonna try to figure out what's wrong with my camera. Well, I don't want this video to be too long, so we are going to sum things up now for the off-roading review, and I figured that we would sum it up while I'm getting off this last trail here. And I mean, you guys can kind of enjoy the maneuvering here, and we actually are in four-wheel drive right now. There's so much, I've gotten so much mud on the tires that, and you guys can probably see that from the other camera view, the tires are completely enveloped in mud, so not getting as much grip now. And I mean, that happens on every single truck. If you get your tires completely covered in mud like I have them, then it's gonna be, things are gonna be a little bit slippery. But summing things up with the Titan Pro-4X, again, I mean, this is kind of the entry-level off-road segment for half-ton trucks, and wow, I think I'm lost. No, wait, I think I've got a way down. Maybe? Well, I mean, enjoy this. This should be pretty steep right here, but which one do we choose, guys? Do we do left or right? I'm gonna actually do right because left looks like a tight squeeze and I don't want to hit into a tree. But yeah, I mean, it's, as an entry-level off-road truck, it does such a good job on the off-road. And I've been really comfortable this whole time off-roading. I've got my heated seat on because it's cold outside, and these seats are very soft and plush. And so, I mean, after off-roading for several hours, I mean, my back isn't upset or anything. And yes, my back does get upset sometimes with off-roading. With my old Raptor with those Recaro bucket seats, all the time my back would get angry at me after off-roading for a long period of time. But yeah, the Pro-4X has done a really good job, and I do not know if this looks like a sheer cliff almost. I'll be back with you guys in a second. Speaking of talking about testing out the truck, ooh, that is vertical. That was pretty vertical. I felt like we were like going straight. I mean, you guys heard the parking sensors, they were freaking out. I felt like we were going straight into the ground. I mean, you guys can see the Titan Pro-4X is an off-roading machine. Gosh, I'd be lying if I didn't say my heart rate was up a little bit from that. It was kind of a little bit scary, but yeah, I mean, this thing's just great on the off-road. It's comfortable to drive. It gets really good grip, which I'm surprised, and it looks like we've got another one right here that's gonna be just as, ooh, let's see how much that is. Well, the parking sensors are freaking out. I don't know how steep that was, but it said 15 degrees, but it felt significantly steeper than 15 degrees, okay? I felt significantly steeper. I mean, that thing was just like straight down. But the truck did really well. The tires gripped, it stuck and everything. And so yeah, if you're looking at, I mean, there's a bunch of trucks in this segment. I'm super surprised by the Nissan Titan Pro-4X. I came into this whole thing thinking, oh, this truck's gonna be pretty cool, but it's not gonna be that cool. And I leave really, really liking this truck. This is such a good truck, especially for the money. And you got a really good warranty that comes with this too. So you can have tons of off-roading fun with it, and you get that peace of mind from the warranty. So yeah, if you're looking for an off-road truck right now, I would say you have to, I totally turned on the turn signal. You have to check out the Pro-4X. Now I want you guys to guess in the comment section below what you think the off-roading fuel economy was, and 9.8 miles per gallon, which I know to some of you that might not sound very good, but remember, you're gonna be doing full throttle a lot, slower speeds, and you're just not gonna be going enough distance to really get good fuel economy. So yeah, that's actually really good for off-roading fuel economy.